Getting on a bicycle.
Exciting.
For the freedom.
Nature.
Getting outdoors.
Friends.
Exploring.
Community.
The three disciplines are cross country, enduro, and downhill. Cross country is really a combination of out in the meadows, the trails, the fire roads, uphill, a lot of terrain. Enduro, strictly downhill. A lot of real energy with regards to your riding. And then of course downhill is just straight downhill, a lot of terrain, ski lift trails in the summer. So it's quite a bit different, but again, usually you take lifts from the ski mountain to get up, or hike, so both of those.
I love to go and find new trails. I love to just find new fun things and get a little dirty and have some fun, like being a kid.
It's also about riding with my son. This is something we started a while back, and it gives us something to do together. We ride with a couple different groups. We ride with a bike shop over in Topanga.
Whenever you get together with friends, the first story you're going to tell is the story of adventure and travel and the thing that happened that was unpredicted. Unpredicted Wednesday is when we, on Tuesday nights in fact, we just jump in the car, we take our mountain bikes filled with gear, and we go out into the forest. And we ride for an hour or two, and we find ourselves in the middle of the woods, and we camp. And then Wednesdays we explore around wherever we are in the world.
I like to ride because she brought me into this sport, and through this sport of mountain biking, I've got a lot of friends, and I've gotten closer to the people who I started with.
I like to ride because it's a tight, close-knit community. It's really fun to go out with your friends and enjoy the nature that we may not have for as long as we might like it to.
It's so small. It's like that. There's something about coming around a corner to the finish line and knowing that you'll be on top of the podium, top of someone else. Feels good.
I like to see the improvement in myself, not only in those around me, but personally, because our coach Tim likes this quote, "Race your own race," and you're just basically racing against yourself to see how good you can do, and I found that very fun.
Inspiring. I like to push myself just because I like to set my own goals. I like to race myself. I like to just set my own pace. That way I don't feel pressured by anyone else. And it gives you that sense of self-accomplishment when you reach that goal that nothing else can really give.
There's also a lot to be said about shaving a minute and a half off a climb and being, whoa, I just did that. Or going 30 seconds faster on a downhill.
Going back a year later and just beating all your PRs.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling ever.
Oh, go do it. Like, just borrow a bike, just jump on a bike. Like, the dirty secret of biking in the rule, and the bike industry might not want me to say it, but no matter what bike you have, go out there and have some fun. Like, more than anything, just go out and do it. Like, just do it.
Stay with it and it'll get more fun. It'll get easier, that climb won't be as long, it'll get fun.
I think it's like anything. You got to give it a shot. You got to try it, and hopefully you'll like it. It's not easy, like a lot of sports. It takes time to really gain some endurance where it becomes easier.
Like in the beginning, I could barely walk some of the hills. Now I just like power up, like biking. Like you just have to stick with it and don't give up, because it'll get a lot easier and you'll have a lot more fun.
Exploring and having fun and jumping on a bike and going out there, that's the key thing to do.
Not just the sense of being fit is an important part of biking, is that you also have to have the skill. My advice to every new biker is to go take a skills class, because that's the most important thing that you need to learn before you start pedaling everything and getting fit. And then other than that, you just have to go ride, and you have to ride like almost every day just so that you get really good at it.
Yeah, it's not only your endurance, but it's how well you can handle the ground and the trails, because sometimes it might be really rocky or sometimes it might have really steep climbs, but you can't just have one or the other. You have to combine them both. That's why it's cross country and not just downhill or just like uphill.
I can't emphasize enough, just go have fun. And you'll catch the bug. You'll find yourself really enjoying it, hopefully.